Hey everyone, you all know me. I'm Lizzie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, this video is going to be the chit chat / Viola binder tour and what got me into it. So, yeah, let's get into that. It's going to be sort of like me setting up because I have to practice my viola a little bit before I go to my private lesson tonight. So, I go to private lessons for my viola at a music school. I'm not going to name it because I don't have to offer it out as or anything. Sorry if you can hear me, it's going to be really loud. So this is my music stand. My grandpa got it for me for Christmas a few years ago. It's metal and foldable, and it stays in this case in that corner back there that you cannot see because it's blocked out of the video. So I just open it up. It opens up all the way up to here, and then I bring that sideways. This is the actual stand part, and it folds in half. That's how it goes in the bag. So I realized that I wanted to play an instrument when I was in 1st or 2nd grade, and I saw my orchestra from my school and every one of the concerts that I've been to from my school. And I was like, I want to play that, but I don't want to play an instrument that everyone plays. And there were only like 4 or 5 viola players in the orchestra. I was like, I want to play the viola. So as I was in 3rd grade, I got my first viola. I think I was a 11 or 12 inch. And 4 years later, I'm a 15.5 inch. Now my viola is from my school and it's rented. I'm not getting a full until 8th grade, I think. And I just started 7th last week. So that's kind of what got me into it. And then I started doing NISMA. I think I did NISMA 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. And I'm doing level 4 in 7th grade this year. And I'm super excited for. So this is my viola. I do have finger tapes and it has an engraving in the back of it. And then this is my bow. The main reason of this video is that I forgot to give you guys the binder tour of my orchestra binder. Because in my back to school haul, I said I was going to give you guys my orchestra binder tour. I haven't done that yet. But this is the day. This is my orchestra binder. I'm going to bring it closer in a little bit. I'm going to give you a tour and explain everything that's in here and why some of it's important to me and why some of it's not, and I don't really care about it. This is my shoulder rest. Now, this attaches to my viola right here on the edge, and it protects the metal on my viola from ripping my shoulder apart. And it stays right there. I have 4 strings, like string instruments. Yeah, this is my viola. I'm also going to be cleaning it later. You guys will also get a time lapse of me cleaning my viola. And then, yeah. So, to tour my binder. I know I'm in pajamas. The tour of my binder. So this is the cover page, like all my other binders has one. Has my viola on it. The black and white version because I don't have color printer. So in here I have my viola book 2, but I have to get my Essential Elements viola book 3 very soon because I'm leveling up. But in orchestra, I'm actually 2 levels above where my grade level is because I'm in the chamber orchestra in my school, and that's kind of 9th grade leveled. And I was playing the 9th grade level when I was in 6th grade last year. So I'm playing with them again this year, sort of on the same level, but a little bit more difficult because I'll be playing with them more often. Last year I only played with them for the end of the year and the National Honor Society induction. So hopefully this year you'll get some concert sneak peeks. This is my manuscript. So I'm just going to block out this information. This is my manuscript. It's where my teacher writes all of my critiques and my different things for NISMA, and my scales go in here, and stuff for me to practice throughout the year. So I have first page. This is from a while ago when I started private lessons, I think in December. So I have these 2 pages that's all full of stuff. And then these pages, you can't see because she writes in really light pens sometimes. Some stuff I've written in here when I'm by myself. I actually recently switched teachers because I'm so busy after school. There's this stuff which is all of the scales that I've learned. And there's actually some that I have to write in there because so far I learned, these are all the 2-octave scales that I know. I know almost all 14 scales that are possible for viola. So yeah, and that's the next page. And then there's these 2 pages. These are all my critiques. And then I actually do a show at the music school that I go to. I don't know when the next one is, but you guys are going to get some stuff from that. This is the latest page that my teacher wrote in. So that's my manuscript, and it clips right in my binder because it has binder holes in it. All right, and the next part of my binder is this. I have a bunch of extra sheets in here. I can't show you that because that's personal stuff. So I have a bunch of extra music sheets. It's gonna be blocking my face the entire time. A bunch of extra music sheets. And then I have that, and this is all of my notes that we've gotten in orchestra so far. So this was my normal orchestra tab, and that has my normal orchestra music in it, some extra sheets for this year. This is the chamber tab, and in here is going to be my chamber schedule in this folder pocket. Then this is last year's chamber music, and some extra stuff. This is center stage, and that's the music school I go to. And my center stage schedule is going to go in here once I make one. And this is all the music that I've had to do in center stage. This is a 2-paged piece that I love, and it's so pretty. So this is the level 4 NISMA piece that I am doing this year. It's called Après un mauvais, and it has a little bit of a treble clef in it because violas play the alto clef. So it's a little bit difficult for them to learn how to play it, but I've been working on it for a little bit now. And I think it should be good when I play it because I've been working on it a lot. So this is the winter section. So in my school, we have something called Holiday in the Halls. And the advanced orchestra goes around the halls playing holiday music during the holiday season, right before Christmas break. And we get to play all of these pieces in between the periods, and it's great. Then I have my Suzuki book back here, which was from my NISMA piece 2 years ago, I think. It's really hard to get out of here, but I think it was from 2 years ago. Anyway, this was last year's book. This was last year's NISMA book, my Suzuki school. I have 2 of these. That's only one of them. So that's that. And then my first thing I do when I get ready to practice during the day for my viola is I run through 8 to 10 of the scales that I know, and I think I know like 11 or 12 of them out of 14, and almost all of the 2 octaves. So I play all the 2 octaves I know and all the 1 octaves I know. That's how I warm up. Then I play through what I know of the piece, my Après un mauvais, which is the NISMA solo I'm doing this year for level 4, and I'm going to go through that a little bit. So that's like the viola part of this chit chat, and the next part of it is going to be like my schedule. So this year's very hard for me. Not really hard, but it's a lot of work. So Mondays I have, after school, I have practice for the school cheer team. And that's all I have Mondays. But that's until 5:15. School ends at 2:55. Then I have to go home, take a shower, eat dinner, that stuff, and do all of my homework. And I'm in all advanced classes, so the work's going to be a lot more difficult. And I also have I'm on the Science Olympiad team, which is science competitions. and we go away for different competitions. That also takes up a lot of my time and the studying for those tests and that stuff. Tuesdays, I have school, and then after school, I have nothing. I get to have a little free time finally on Tuesdays, and that's only it. And after that, I have viola lessons on Tuesday nights, which is tonight, it's a Tuesday. On Wednesdays, I have school, and then I have cheer practice to 5:15. And then after that, at 7:30, I think, 7 o'clock to 8:30, I have cheer practice for my town team. And then Thursdays is very complicated. Thursdays, I have practice from 2:55 to 5:15. And then I have from 5:15 to 6:30 to do everything and get back to my school. Because from 6:30 to 7:30, I coach a team. And that's when I coach on Thursdays from 6:30 to 7:30. Then from 7:30 to 8:45, I go to religion. My Thursdays are complicated. And I don't even know when I'm going to do my homework during then. Fridays, I have practice on Fridays, and then I have the school team practice on Fridays, and then I have my town team practice on Fridays. So everything's sort of balanced, but really hard. And on Saturdays, my games girls, the girls that I coach, compete. No, not really compete. They go to games and they cheer for the football players in football games. And then on Sundays, I go to competitions for my competition team that I'm in. That's like my schedule, and it's really confusing and difficult, but I somehow make it work. Somehow. Yeah. That's it, guys. Welcome to Cleaning Your Viola with Lizzie. So here I have my viola, and as you can see, there's plenty of rosin right here. I have a damp paper towel, and a dry one is right next to me. So I'm going to take my damp paper towel, fold it, and lace it through right here to clean out from under the strings. I'm just going to rub it right here between the bridge and the fingerboard, and go up the fingerboard and back down it. Since we're going to clean under the fingerboard, you can't really see it because the rosin's white, but there definitely is plenty of rosin there. And then you're going to unfold your paper towel all the way, and you're going to lace it between the strings and the fingerboard. Now this part is very difficult because I used to do this a lot and always used to rip the paper towel while trying to get it in the fingerboard, because I was never able to actually clean my viola the right way. Which I now don't even know what the right way to clean my viola is, because I've been cleaning my viola like this for so long. Just do that. And try to clean the bridge without moving it. And just damply just wipe down your viola very carefully. Get all that excess rosin off. Clean off your strings. Where the rosin is especially, because they get so rosiny. And your fingerboard should definitely be cleaned every once in a while. So look how much dirt was on my viola. That's why you gotta clean it. And then you're going to take your dry paper towels and just pat it down to dry it. And you want to take up all the moisture because you don't want the moisture hurting the wood. So you're going to do the same thing that you did cleaning out under the fingerboard. And then you're going to clean the fingerboard the exact same way with the paper towel. So my viola is 100% tuned at its finest stage right now, so it's kind of risky for me to be doing this now while it's 100% tuned. You don't want to ruin the tuning of your instrument. And that is how you clean in between your viola. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget, learn to live and love. Bye.